Sup Sobers, DJ Petrovsky, back to hit you with some knowledge. We're talking about cravings today. Y'all ever had a craving before? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you're craving something right now. Cravings are probably one of the more difficult parts of getting sober, 100%. That's probably one of the more challenging parts, especially in early recovery. You're going to find that the cravings are a lot stronger, they're more pervasive, they're going to be more frequent, everything. So I think one of the best things we can talk about to get the channel started is cravings. How do you manage cravings? The one thing that I've learned through my time in recovery and sobriety is that what you resist persists. The more that you try to resist something or resist a thought, resist a craving, resist the urge to do something, you're continuously giving that thing more of your brain energy and more of your brain power, more of your thoughts, more of your energy, more of your time, more of everything. It's all going to that thing. And it's all in a negative, avoidant, I'm trying to avoid this. And it's just going to make you dwell. It's going to make you overanalyze and overthink about it. And it's going to make you mad. It's going to make you frustrated, resentful. It's going to make you hate sobriety. So I think that is probably one of the biggest lessons I can teach. First off, is that what you resist will persist. If you continue to resist the fact that you have a problem or an addiction, it will continue to persist and it will get worse until you cannot resist it. At least that was the case for myself and many other people I've been in recovery with. So I'm here to share with you a good tool that I've used that I think could definitely help you. I think instead of trying to completely resist the thought, resist the craving, I think what I try to do is distract myself with something different. Now, initially you're going to be doing this a lot because, well, you're going to have a lot of cravings. So you're going to be constantly trying to find something to distract yourself. So I figured, what better way to distract yourself than with a quick meditation? Now, I know you probably cringed when I said the word meditation. I did too. I literally hated meditation. I still kind of hate it because it's still just one of those things that I definitely don't do enough, but I know I benefit from. So I have a love-hate relationship with it. And I feel like I never know if I'm doing it right. I never know if I'm thinking about the right things. I never know when to stop meditating. I never know where I'm supposed to be. There's just too many questions with typical meditation, just unguided meditation. So I figured anything that's guided, anything that gives me something to focus on and kind of just brings me back, recenters me, is something that I think is more useful for my brain anyways. But this is one that I've always gone to. It's one of my favorite meditations. So I wanted to share that with you. The meditation I've got for you today is very simple. You can do it pretty much anywhere. I think it's best outside, which is why I came outside to do it. But it's just the 5 senses meditation. Very simple. And we will get into that here in just a second. I just wanted to go through the meditation with you. I think it's great to talk about it, but I think it's even better to actually go through the meditation sometimes to kind of see how somebody else does it and see how, just to kind of walk through it. So we're going to go ahead and go through that. So I appreciate you guys stopping in today. Again, my name is DJ Petrovsky. I'm a sober life coach, and I'm just here to help you because I've been sober for 5 years, and it is the best thing I've ever done for myself. I wouldn't be here talking to you if it wasn't for my sober recovery journey that I've been on, and I just feel like the next step in my journey is to help others. So here I am. So let's go ahead and dive right into that 5 senses meditation. All right, guys. I went ahead and turned the gain up on my microphone just a little bit so that you could hear the sounds around me out here in nature. And then I also wanted to focus on the clouds because you're not really going to be paying as much attention to the video as you will be to your surroundings here. So I want you to go ahead and find a nice quiet space, either in your house, outside, wherever you are. It doesn't really matter. You can do this anywhere. And you can close your eyes. You can keep them open. There is a portion of it you're going to want to have your eyes open, obviously, but you can do whatever you want. It's your meditation. I usually have my eyes open. Makes it easier. But the first thing you're going to do is you're going to focus on 5 things that you see around you. For those 5 things, you want it to be something that you don't notice all the time. You want it to be something you don't notice every day. You want it to be something that you don't necessarily see regularly. You want it to be, maybe a crack in the wall that you never noticed. Maybe the tree that's outside is slightly crooked and you never really noticed it. Maybe there's a birdhouse in the tree that's next to you and you never knew that. Maybe there's something weird at your neighbor's house that you've never seen before. But count them out. 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things, 4 things. I see 5 different things. Then the next thing I want you to do is close your eyes, and I want you to count out 4 things that you hear. I turn the microphone up so you can hear the crickets chirping. You can probably hear the cars driving by my local neighborhood road here. You can probably hear me slapping mosquitoes off me because they're out thick tonight. Maybe you hear me breathing or that guy yelling. It just brings you back to the present moment. And count them out again. 4 different things that you hear. And then I want you to list off in your head 3 different things that you can smell. Maybe it's weird odors coming from the neighbor's house. Maybe somebody is getting high near you and you can smell it. Maybe somebody is cooking and you can smell the barbecue. Maybe you can just smell the fresh, crisp, city polluted air. 3 different smells. The next thing you want to do is focus on 2 things that you can feel. Maybe you can feel that you're wearing socks and you haven't really thought about that all day. Maybe there's something really irritating you. Maybe you have a tight muscle. Maybe you have something sore. Maybe you have some pain from something you did recently. Maybe you're just feeling good. Maybe you're buzzing. Maybe you're just feeling afraid. Maybe now you're starting to feel a little bit calm. 2 things that you can feel. And then the last thing is I want you to find 1 thing that you can taste. Maybe you just ate a sandwich and you're still tasting it. Maybe you went to Starbucks earlier and you can still taste the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. Maybe you're tasting a little bit of iron in your mouth because you're tasting blood for some reason. Now by this point, I've usually calmed down, I've usually forgotten about my craving, and I've usually moved on to being interested in the things that I just thought about and noticing things that maybe I didn't notice before. And this is a powerful meditation, very centering, very grounding. You can do it anywhere, anytime. It doesn't have to take this long. It can literally just be a quick. You don't even have to go through all 5 senses. You could just start with 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 5 things you hear, 5 things you see. It really doesn't matter. It's your world, you guys. I'm just living in it. So hopefully this was helpful for you. It's definitely been helpful for me. And like I said, I'm not a big meditator. I'm not good at it. So this is one of my go-tos. From a non-meditator to you guys, letting you know this is a good one. So thanks for tuning into this video. If you're having intense cravings or you guys want more content like this, feel free to drop a comment below. I don't judge anybody. I'm always open to talk about anything. If you were struggling or somebody you know is struggling, share my page with them. And again, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I wish you guys all the best. Stay up, stay sober, keep strong in your sober journey, and try and distract yourself from those freaking cravings, man. But I'm DJ Petrovsky. I'm out. Later, sobers.